Attention all Vinnlandians. Attention all Vinnlandians. The following is a mandatory Spiral Architect broadcast of the Vinnland Entertainment Review Board. I repeat, this is a mandatory program. Unadherence is punished. Stay tuned for the VERB broadcast.
Attention all Vinnlandians and all ships at sea. This is Verb, the Vinnland Entertainment Review Board, starring your hosts, War and Peace and Carl Gustav.
In this episode of Verb, we look at the Stephen King, Emilio Estevez epic Maximum Overdrive.
Welcome to the newest version of Verb. Today we're going to be watching the movie Maximum Overdrive. Now, I am Carl Gustav, and this is my my illustrious friend. This is Professor Warren Peace, and he is...
You just gave my professor his honorary. You just give out professorates to anyone.
A professorate, yes. He is going to he's going to knock a little wisdom out of the old smart tree and let it fall upon us, and we're going to gather it up, put it into our thinking sacks, and carry them back to the giant granary of knowledge.
We are watching Maximum Overdrive, that classic movie.
Maximum Overdrive.
Well known amongst circles as a thespian masterpiece.
I don't know if there is woman-on-woman sex in it, but I have seen the movie before, in all honesty. I will admit
when
that...
you were like 5?
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
No,
so...
you would have been like 12.
12. Okay.
Movie came out in 1986.
Yep.
A little older than 12 maybe for you. No, 12. No, 13, somewhere in there.
It really, at this point, it really doesn't matter.
On IMDb, 5.3 stars out of 10. Not better than most we've watched.
Yeah, it's better than some.
Starring, of course, Emilio Estevez, Pat Hinkle, famous as, I think he was Commissioner Gordon in Batman 89, and Yeardley Smith's in it.
Oh.
Bart Simpson? Herself? Weird.
No, Yeardley Smith.
Yeardley Smith's the other one. Who's the one I'm thinking of?
She does Lisa Simpson.
Yes, that's right. Who's the other one?
Bart Simpson's some, isn't that,
It's the other woman.
Tara Strong?
No.
No, she does,
She does Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
Anyways, Yeardley Smith is in this movie for some reason. It's directed by Stephen King. Did you know that?
Oh.
Yeah, directed by the writer, Stephen King.
I'm going to have to keep my eye on the directing then to see.
Tagline is Who Made Who, which of course is the theme song is Who Made Who by AC/DC.
AC/DC's
It's a great song.
seminal classic.
Good song. Would you like to hear some trivia for this ye old movie?
I would indeed.
Some great trivia here. Stephen King, being a former cocaine addict, later admitted he was coked out of his mind the entire time he was making this picture and didn't know what he was doing.
Ugh.
So there, you got that going for it. When asked why he hasn't directed since Maximum Overdrive, Stephen King responded, "Just watch Maximum Overdrive," implying he knows it's crap. AC/DC makes a cameo in the film. There's some people getting run over by a speedboat, and or people on a speedboat are going under a drawbridge or something. It's AC/DC. And of course, AC/DC does the music. The head of the main truck, obviously, is
Green Goblin.
Green Goblin from Marvel Comics. And the truck stop, Dixie Boy truck stop, is outside of Wilmington, North Carolina. And it was convincing enough that several trucks tried to stop in. And they had to announce in the papers that Dixie Boy was just a movie set, not an actual truck stop.
Oh, so they'd be tooling along.
Oh, it's a truck stop. And pull in.
Breaker! We got a truck stop here. Looks pretty inviting. I'm gonna stop on in. Hopefully, there's some lot lizards there to take my mind off the long road and the 18 wheels under me. And there's oh my god, that lot lizard looks like Stephen King.
He's snorting coke off the ground.
He's doing so much blow. No,
The strange thing about the movie is that everything comes alive, all the machines, except for cars. No car ever comes alive in the movie. Only trucks and other appliances, but for some reason cars just don't come alive.
Oh.
Cars don't have souls, I guess. I'm trying to see if there's anything else interesting here. It doesn't look great. Yeah, there's nothing much fun else going on here. That's about it.
Okay, well,
as always, the trivia peters out.
Well, then let's get to it. We're gonna watch Maximum Overdrive
by the famous director Stephen King. Earth.
Planet Earth.
Oh, we got text.
On June 19th, 1987, at 9:47 a.m. EST, the Earth passed into an extraordinarily diffuse tail of the Rhea M, a rogue comet. According to astronomical calculations, the planet would remain in the tail of the comet for the next...
8 days, I think it said.
Yeah, there's a couple more sentences.
North Carolina.
Wilmington, North Carolina.
So far, he's starting off real smooth here. Nice Foley work, Joe.
Oh, the sign above the door has now just said, fuck you. It's come alive, apparently.
I don't remember any of this. You are an asshole.
The ATM just told...
Oh,
Stephen
King.
Stephen King's cameo.
Acting. It's very 80s. So far, it's not that bad. This is very 80s. I jumped right into the song.
This machine just called me an asshole. Nice. That canal bridge just started lifting up because it became alive. All those vehicles pitched into the water.
Is that what's going to happen?
I don't know. I think they just rented out the bridge to put cameras on, so that's why we're going to have 15 minutes of vehicles driving on it.
Really, who made who doesn't really make sense. As a tagline or a song.
No.
It's not about who made who. It's about, it should be called Machines Rule the World. Or don't trust technology. That should be the song. Is this Stephen King's cousin? Hey, good guess about the bridge. Or subconscious memory.
Well, it still hasn't happened yet. Oh.
Boop. Mechanical switch being activated by... It must be poltergeist. Like, that's the only way this explains it, right?
Yeah, because there's no
it's
hydraulics.
Not machines coming alive,
yeah,
it's poltergeist activity. I think an EMF rise created more poltergeist activity in the world. It's actually a pretty big stunt, eh? From some guy hooked on coke. Like, there's no CGI here. This is cars falling off.
They dropped a truck through an open bridge.
How amazed they allowed him to do that? You think it would damage the bridge in some way? This is actually an impressive stunt. Well, that's some mighty fine acting there.
Yeah, that's...
You ruined a great scene. It was a very long scene for having none of the stars in the movie in it at all.
Can't you see we got a situation here? Well, there's the star of the movie.
Yeah, Green Goblin.
Green Goblin. Now, you said that AC/DC had a small part when it was a boat going under a bridge.
Did you see the boat going under the bridge?
There was a van that had AC/DC on the side. Was like Brian Johnson and Angus Young inside? Because they never showed anyone in there.
They're like, yeah, well, you could be in the movie. Very long shot.
Yeah, like you couldn't... There could have been... Happy Toys. It could have been anyone inside that van, so that couldn't have been it.
I don't know. How did they license that Green Goblin, or is it just they just used it? That's got to be illegal. You can't have fuzzy dice in your mirror, let alone have a Green Goblin face
stuck to the front of your truck. No.
Speaking of which, that's a better Green Goblin than any of the Spider movies, right there.
Yeah.
Insidious. They ruined the radio.
I can't get Peep Turkey on it.
Oh. Emilio. He looks coked up too. Look how red his eyes were.
He doesn't look well, I'll tell you that right now.
His eyes are super red. Always the video games go first. Whoa. Poltergeist. Like, that's some explanation.
Yeah. None of this stuff is hydraulically activated, gears or motors.
Did you see on the machine, it was showing all the symbols for the psychic cards too. You know, like in Ghostbusters, where he's like, "Do you see a wavy line?"
Right.
That's what they're showing. Like, I forget the name of them. They got the name for the card set. Green Goblin's not gonna start going crazy until he gets fueled up. Well, don't we even cooperate with each other?
You'd think the gas pump would happily fill Green Goblin.
So we could go kill people.
Uh-oh.
Fire or strangulation? Oh, drowning? What is it? Oh, I guess it's
diesel fuel right in the eyeballs.
Like freaking oil.
Well, because diesel fuel is mostly oil.
Is it?
Yeah. It used to be a byproduct of gasoline, but...
He's screwing him out of like $2.50. That bastard. It's not like he's asking to work his whole shift for free.
But he's still asking him...
He's doing him a favor by hiring a parolee. Not anybody can hire parolees.
Well, he's laughing maniacally, chewing on a cigar, and making it work
yummy.
for free, so...
I thought you had a cigarette first. Wish she was holding her hand.
He hires nothing but parolees.
Smart. Notice the name of the paper was called the Oh wow! It was called the Morning Star, as in Lucifer. Maybe it's demonic possession of all the machines.
Oh, it's cutting into her foot now.
He's gonna hit it with a hammer.
He's thinking about it.
Most people just turn it off. Overreact much, Emilio?
That guy just stole every vending machine thing that popped out of there.
Yeah, it's because he's black. I think Stephen King's racist.
Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy, buddy. Any movie where someone's getting away with something, they always stop for one more thing.
I think it's being mesmerized by the symbols. Don't touch it, you'll be electrocuted. How does a wood panel conduct electricity?
Yeah. That was a superconductive press board attached to that video game.
Well, I gotta say, there's no preamble with this movie.
No,
They're jumping into shit.
There are people now injured.
We got a dead guy, we got some crazy shit happening.
Got a guy with blinded by diesel fuel. You got one woman with an arm and foot are cut up, and a guy that was just electrocuted.
Who's still zapped. Oh, cut to children. This is a...
Well, they're gonna have to go through the neighborhood because they haven't shown the that's worldwide. So they're probably gonna have to go through a couple cities or at least one big city showing.
It's not just Wilmingsburg or there.
They're gonna have to show multiple people being injured or attacked or something from different walks of life.
I don't know. Maybe they're just showing him because he's going to end up at the truck stop.
I'm not saying, because they've already established a worldwide phenomenon. I'm not saying that you're going to see someone from China getting attacked, someone from Peru getting attacked, but you're going to see, pop can to the balls. Oh, a second one.
That's hilarious.
Oh, okay. One to the head.
What the hell?
That's not even how pop machines work.
No, it's not like it fires it out. It drops.
It's like got a pneumatic. A kid.
Is that Emilio?
Oh, he's looking at the dead coach.
Is that Emilio's son or something? Why are you getting closer, dude?
Probably trying to see if the coach is alive, which clearly he's not. But there's a dead kid sprawled out behind you, buddy.
Was it?
Oh! A child was just crushed by a very, very large
I'm gonna say
steamroller.
Stephen King's not scared.
No. That was shameless, too.
Yeah.
That kid was just laying there like, ah!
So far, I'm impressed.
It's not as bad as I expected.
No. Like, it's cheese, but it's fun.
It's fun cheese. She's you can tell she's attractive, but they've got her dressed up like almost like a hobo.
She looks like Bob Dylan.
Yeah, but she's feisty. She's certainly going to be the love interest.
Someone equal to Emilio.
Emilio seems like a big douche so far.
Much.
Kind
a
of
little retarded.
Bit of a puss.
Green Goblin's going to claim his first victim?
No, I think that he's the menace. He's lurking. We're too early in.
I think he might kill the preacher guy, whatever he is.
But I do like how the headlights go through the goblin's eyes.
Even the back's creepy. You might want to turn that off. Emilio looks like he got a shotgun in chest.
They're still making the waitress work. She's still serving beers to people.
With a sliced up arm and
sliced up foot.
Who we got now? It's just a collection of misfits ending up this.
Well, it says speed limit 45. So it's either speed trap or
just married.
Just married. Okay.
We're setting up
There's Yearly Smith.
Oh yeah.
She's a bizarre looking young lady. Oh, those are cars possessed, though.
Yep, they're not doing anything, but they're possessed.
So your IMDb was
slightly
mistaken.
Wrong. I'm just stopping on a railroad track. Kurt and Connie. Dixie boy. When did this happen? Was this a different Dixie boy?
Yeah, we did not see this happen.
Is this the same one? Does this make sense?
Yeah, we're gonna find out what did it.
It looks like his head got slammed into a wall, but it doesn't show how. Mater did it. Mater from Cars killed somebody. This must be a different Dixie Boy, eh?
Yeah, because
there's nobody there.
He looked inside, and the other Dixie Boys chock-a-block full. Oh, look at the front headlight. That's the truck who did it.
Yeah.
You can see blood on the quarter panel and on the...
It looks cool. Other than the concept of this movie, everything that's happening is cool. It's just the concept is ridiculous.
Yeah.
You gotta think of it as Poltergeist, because if you think of it as just a comet made machines come alive, it makes no sense. See, but cars are working. That makes some sense. Something about cars.
Yeah, but...
They can't be possessed by a...
But even the trucks we've seen, they're only alive for a few minutes.
Except for Green Goblin.
Well, Green Goblin, he moved from point A to point B and stopped. That thing moved and stopped.
It's because the ghosts don't have the power. They need more energy.
And now he's back. I think their car could eventually, or maybe has, been bad. They just haven't seen it, statistically.
Ooh, that's like a bunch of junk.
Yeah, even the tail of that. That's supposed to be a truck full of toys. It looks like a truck full of nightmares.
Horror, yeah.
That's a truck you say is full of toys and candy, but it's not. That's where John Wayne Gacy is.
Right down to the red leather interior.
It's probably a pretty gaudy looking outfit he's got there. Is there a Jack in the Box back there?
Oh, is that what it was?
I think it was the first note of like a Jack in the Box.
Hearing that, saying that, it does sound like that. You could key him.
Yeah, I can see it. Look.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's Green Goblin and Jack Box.
If you sold that, people would buy it. Green Goblin and a Jack in the Box?
Yeah. And not because of this movie.
No, not because they remembered it from this movie, because certainly no one would have, but...
Here comes another load.
Of joy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be disgusting. That would be the perv-mobile.
Yeah.
Here comes a little load, kid. A load of joy.
Happy toys. Oh, the love theme.
What's she doing? Why is she bothering him? How is it moving its side mirrors?
It's a poltergeist. We already determined this.
There is literally nothing connecting that.
It's not like they're electric back then. It's like we missed a whole roll of film.
No, it was established that she's pretty brash and ballsy, and that he's a bit of a...
This kid.
Before he gets to where he's going to witness a lot more horrors.
I love how the sprinklers just turn on. He's like, what the fuck is going on? I like how the sprinklers pulled themselves out to the road and turned on. It's definitely poltergeist activity.
You're saying it's ghosts.
Yeah. There's
I'm saying
sprinklers don't... It's mechanical.
Okay, well, they were just saying worldwide events, so they're not going to show it, but... did someone get strangled by a headset cord?
Oh, there's a car that killed him.
Yeah, that was it.
I never saw it do it, but...
It's not currently possessed, but it did. Well, no, maybe something went out in front of him, and he swerved. And... Who else says that Walkman that strangled that guy?
Is that what happened?
Or maybe the earphones crushed his head because there's blood flying out. Just strangled by a hairdryer. Yeah, I knew he was going to see some horrors, but...
Yeah, it's a worldwide spike in EMF caused paranormal activity. Maybe Satan. Might be demonic. Uh-oh.
We're not ruling any of this out. It's... Uh-oh. An ice cream truck. It's Sweet Tooth.
It is Sweet Tooth, yeah.
It just needs a giant clown head on the top.
Mighty tasty. Where'd he hide? Oh, lawnmower man. I like how it's just patrolling around for children.
Oh, it's got some victims, and there's blood splattered all over the front. That'd be hilarious if some kids comes running out. Hey, ice cream! Ice cream! Mighty tasty.
Mighty tasty.
So are we to just assume that these things have, like, the ocular vision, like they see things? Because that kid literally hid from the truck.
It's not like he detects them.
So it's not, yeah, like...
Uh-oh.
Is this when we have our discussion about headlights being cars' eyes?
Is it? The lawnmower has no eyes then.
Have we not had that discussion where it was...
No.
what would be the eyeballs of a car? The headlights or the windshield?
Oh, from like cars? No. We've never had this discussion.
Okay, I've had it with someone.
You say headlights, not windshield? I've never got diesel in my eyes. Does it actually sting that much?
Yeah, I would think so. See, that's a problem with being a douche to the lowest common denominator, too.
It'll rise up.
Yeah, when things get hairy and your only skill is taking advantage of people, things get turned around real quick.
You can't see.
No.
You must not. You can't hear either.
Oh! That's gotta hurt.
Not only did he get smacked, he got ran over by every single tire.
This whole time they didn't just explain
that there's machines.
There's been odds going on.
Ooh. Demonic. See, that's why I think might be got some red eyes going on. Is it Green Goblin's turn? Did you get some?
Might be. Green Goblins ran over some Bibles.
Once again, demonic. Destroyed the Bibles. He's just going back home. Going back to park. I like how he's just sitting there menacing the whole time.
Well, which is why I didn't think that they would use Green Goblin right away. Like I thought he would just be there menacing Chekhov's gun. You knew he was going to kill someone, but not like right off the hop. The acting's where this movie falls down.
Yeah. And not even guy here. He's not bad, but it's just.
Yeah, this guy is not bad.
Because he's been in other things. It's everybody else. I like how they're pretty nonplussed about the fact that these machines are coming alive on their own. They're all like, hey.
Yeah, you'd think I'd be asking,
There'd be some crying.
Is there a basement? Praying. Is there, do we have...
That's pretty creepy. Them all just honking their horns and revving their engines.
Some of the shots, I know this is his first and only director's chair, but some of the shots are taking up kind of wild and unexpected. The angles that he pans through, how he uses a gantry, what he focuses on while things are going in the foreground, the background.
He's not bad.
He's not bad.
Like, we've seen much worse.
Oh yeah. Much worse out of people who
actually direct things.
Like, who claim to be a director.
Yeah, for sure.
Who get paid millions to be a director.
Crazy Zeke. I like how each truck has its own personality. You got Bick, you got Zeke, you got, like, Green Goblin, you got... they all have, like, their own...
different enough that you can kind of...
They're almost characters of themselves.
I'm sure when they cast Yeardley Smith that she wouldn't become as renowned as she is, but...
I don't know. Had it just before or after, like, Herman's Head and that kind of stuff.
Had it been, like, just any other actress, you'd think that was a one-off for those two. Like, he could have been...
Just hicks that were in town.
Never see them. They're on their way. They just got married. They're on their way to the airport or whatever.
Oh, yeah, in the movie.
In the movie. Like, they could never have gotten back to them, and you'd still be like, oh, okay. But that's a lot of transport trucks.
I know, they keep passing by. Leave little red eyes in the Mack truck. On the symbol.
Yeah. The hood ornament.
Like, there's just money in this movie. Like, how much money it did. Actually, does it say how much it cost to make? Because there's freaking money in this movie. How many transport trucks did they have in this movie that they've,
that they had to rent or pay to have?
And turn, like, probably destroy half of them, right?
Well, we'll see. So far, there's only been a couple of minor things, but something tells me by the end some of these will be destroyed.
But yeah, unique looking trucks. Like, all of them look different.
As though they are a character.
Yeah.
It's funny how they used radio as a kind of a narration through this. Nowadays, it would have been Facebook.
Yeah.
Twitter's alight with all these, photos from cell phones of machines happening to go crazy, and
The budget for this movie is $9 million. Guess how much it made in the theaters?
How much?
$7.4 million.
Oh.
I knew it was a big budget. Like $9 million back in '86 is probably like $20 million now.
And quite frankly, this was before you could really get a second wind in video.
Or just as. I think this was like right on the...
But even then, you really didn't...
It's not like today where some movies live in... Like Pacific Rim is getting a sequel because...
Yeah. At no point did this then go overseas.
Yeah, exactly.
And then...
yeah, it's not so much video, but it's overseas.
Then make a niche market, enough to sell video, and then to, have some sort of cult following from video.
Yeah.
It would never...
If anything, it had a cult following from, like HBO or something, like...
Yeah, probably...
second-run movies.
Cable, like a Showtime or something like that would play... Oh, Curtis, you fool. And the truck celebrates.
Yeah, that's great. What the? I'm pretty sure that's not how you use a rocket launcher.
No. And they've got to reload. That's a disposable rocket launcher. You don't reload those. That's I guess they could rent a bazooka or something.
I guess he only had 2 shots. Oh no, he's got a whole thing full.
Yeah, I think that's called a schraw.
Yeah. What is he freaking...
I actually fired those at tanks, at tank carcasses out on the range.
What?
And yeah, no, they're not reloadable.
Why would you just leave one sitting there?
Short range anti-armor weapon, I think it was something like that.
Yeah.
It's been 20 years, so I don't remember.
Dun dun dun.
She's a bad actress.
She is. I don't think she's done any movies since this.
She was scripted to show the first emotion in the whole movie, which I thought was kind of quaint. I thought it was kind of a interesting take that they all hadn't been showing emotion.
No emotions at all.
I thought that was a choice, but now that she's been scripted to show emotion, she failed to as an actress. But
she was in What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
I think
she was in Devil's Advocate.
It sounds like she's got a French accent hidden under there or something. There's something going on, or she's deaf. Like there's something going on with the way she speaks.
Quite a few movies, but not since 1999. She's born in Michigan, so no.
Oh, an airplane. I never thought about airplanes.
I jokingly said they should have an airplane crash into somebody, but this poor kid. Now he's gonna get there and find out his dad's dead too. I like how it's the Flight of the Valkyries. It's Ninja Kid.
Yeah, but they must see, because that twin prop plane, it saw him headed in his direction, like banked, and then the kid hid. So like they must. Oh Jesus.
He really looks like his dad right there.
Yeah, he does.
Usually I don't think he does, but he really looks like Martin Sheen right there.
Yeah, he does.
It's weird. Must be the lighting or something. He looks like his dad from Apocalypse Now.
It's alright. No, it's not.
He's a rebel without a cause.
He's a...
Let's have sex right next to his dead body. This kid, the journey of this kid is the best.
He's a rebel without a stage presence, so that's what that... Emilio is, but that...
No, that's where he kind of fell off.
Okay, kid, I want you to do something stereotypical. I need you to kick in frustration,
throw
your hat on the ground, and then hold your head with your hand and pull at your hair a bit.
And yet he's still a better actor than Emilio.
Yeah, well, they had sex right beside the dead body.
Are you kidding me?
No. That's 2 feet wrestling, some playful legs intertwined.
They had sex next to a dead body.
Unless they pan up and they're someplace else. But I saw a crate in the one corner, and I saw...
Does he live there? Like, does he have a cot or something?
No, I don't think so. It's a parolee. I don't think you're allowed to just live in a gun-filled basement.
No, I don't mean the basement, generally. Look at his eyes. He's definitely high.
You know what I think? What?
Oh, they're upstairs, because you can see it outside.
But he was looking kind of up.
Nah, I think...
You know...
Nah, they're in some storeroom or something. They're not in the basement anymore. Let's just lay here for 7 days.
Yeah.
There's food. We'll kick the fat old guy out there and let him get hit by a truck.
Oh yeah, I would have executed that fat old bastard.
Yeah, there's tons of things that happen to have no motors.
But he hasn't seen them. He's just ignorant of what we've seen. He's got this grand plan.
He thinks it's just trucks.
He thinks it's trucks and maybe some appliances, but
Yeah.
But we've seen a pair of headphones crush a guy's skull.
Yeah.
He hasn't.
Yeah, that's right. A religious connotation, I'm telling you, it's demonic possession. This is what it's
Maybe
about.
it's just the jukebox says the last.
Is the jukebox going to start? Oh, it doesn't have CDs. So I was going to say, or it could have records. Shooting records out.
The Last Supper on it. Yeah, why would you play with that, buddy? There was a guy electrocuted by a video game.
By wood.
So why would you start playing with the...
I like how they're getting drunk.
Who made who?
Oh, she's trying to say, like... That's what who made who means. It means that we made you stop. Why are you going against us?
Yeah, which is supposed to be a political statement, but...
Who made who? We made you.
Yeah. Hey, Wanda June or Wanda May, whatever your name is, they didn't like that.
Yeah.
Now we're in the dark.
Thanks a lot. I was
And-
sitting here drinking in the light a second ago.
People relaxing, eating donuts, having sex, just chatting, drinking a beer. Now you're in the dark and the trucks are angry. How about next time you just shut your pie hole? Because there's nothing stopping them from just smashing in through the walls. A transport truck would make short work of some of those.
They just haven't
Full-
thought about it.
Yeah, maybe they're...
I told you he's not dead.
Oh, he's been laying out there busted up the whole time.
I knew he wasn't dead. Nobody looked on him.
He was knocked right out of his shoes.
This guy's not worth saving. Where's the kid?
Probably on the other side of that culvert still.
Still waiting? Oh, is this reinforcements? Look at that.
It's a lot of transport trucks.
Oh, now he can get it open? What?
The guy, I think he went and got something because he just came back to it
Yeah.
and he pried with it. So either he found something. It was unclear. No, I say that we should try. Everyone, let's go across. Hurry up now. Was that Green Goblin truck trying to... No! Well,
It wasn't me.
no, it wasn't me. Just run across, everyone. Run across.
I won't run over you. I mean, the big truck won't run over you.
They don't even see you.
They just drive in circles. I mean, they just drive in circles.
I don't mind the soundtrack.
Well, it's
It
always-
fits. Yeah, but it...
For those about to die, we salute you.
It's very well thought out. I don't know who decided what was playing and when, but it's very well thought out.
Kid's gonna pop out of the sewer and scare the shit out of him.
This must predate like the big jump scares, though, eh? Like they put movies to just for that.
like Alien and stuff before this. I guess they're not really jump scares.
Because nowadays, in a movie like this, it would have been a little much different.
Oh, yeah.
And one of them, that kid would,
Be a slasher film.
it would pop up and he'd be like, ah!
If it was made nowadays, the trucks would be anally raping the people.
It would all be CGI. Just it wouldn't have any of these practical effects that are actually kind of like more interesting because you know it's real. That there's
Yeah.
real stuff.
Oh yeah, like that
Real
bridge scene
danger.
at the very beginning.
Real, real danger. Stuntmen actually getting work.
Now this is a sewer. They're underneath the toilets.
And we pause now for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with Verb, the Vinnland Entertainment Review Board.
Thank you for listening to this ad. Here is Captain Courage with a very special guest.
And I'm here with Lobster Lass. What was that, Lobster Lass? Give us that email address one more time, Lobster Lass.
Once again, that's VinlandOldTimeRadio@gmail.com.
We now return to Verb, the Vinnland Entertainment Review Board.
He looks demented.
Yeah. Pink eye.
Yep.
Okay, he's demented.
Just be thankful you're not in the movie Meteor, because that's just a small taste of what you'd be getting.
That guy's like the Joker. He's like, wow.
Kind of looks like the Joker. That guy should be playing the Joker.
Oh, it's a different culvert than the kid.
Because I think that one just goes across the road.
Underneath, it's just a sewage.
But they're both going to end up. They're both heading towards just an open drainage ditch looking thing. So I wonder if he's going to come across
the kid, the
old
body.
man first. Like, hey, mister, you okay?
Let me touch your pee-pee.
Yeah, and he'll be all creepy about it too. He won't just go like, "Oh, thank God you're here." He's going to be all creepy about it. He's going to freak this kid out more. He hasn't been traumatized enough.
Oh, he's dead. This would be a jump scare for sure.
Yeah, because he all of a sudden just like, hey, what are you doing here, kid? And the kid would be like, you were still laying there with your eyes open. Oh, wait. No.
I did do that anyway.
Okay, well, that was stupid, because no one just lays there with their eyes open. Unresponsive. But I knew he was going to be a creeper about it.
It's a nice anti-religious themology here. The preacher is a douche. Hurry the fuck up, Bill! Why you just shine your fucking light at me, douche? He's like, oh, this guy's trying to drown me. Thanks, kid, you almost got us killed.
It's kind of a shame they went for that cheesy jump scare, but this was 20 years ago, so maybe...
Like you say, they didn't do it very often, at the very least.
At the time, it was
Why
probably...
didn't they use the rocket on the truck that was coming at them? The truck's menacing them, they just, fuck you, truck.
Was that okay?
Come on.
Not so much. He's like, I don't even know you're dead. He was dead before I got here.
Yeah, but something tells me the way that he reacted. You see, you asked him a direct question and he ignored it.
Yeah,
I'm going to say he's probably dead.
Is that the little kid's name Deke?
I think so.
He's now 42 years old. Where's my dad?
Bill.
Dad.
Just got scrubbed by one of the big boats out there. Just great.
You unbelievable.
Well, what are you going to say? He's just in the basement. He'll be right up.
He's sleeping.
Is it true?
No, you lied.
Is it true? Hey, no.
Kid, you've been through a lot. I'm going to put you in a headlock.
Mr. Hendershot?
Like, what are they going to say? The guy, it's not like he said, your dad's dead and I'm glad.
Yeah,
He was just like, he died. Sorry, buddy.
he could have been a little more
Tactful.
And so far, that's the only thing I remember from this movie when I watched it before. That little thing with the gun on top.
I don't remember that at all.
I just remember even as a kid, the gun starts moving back and
And you're
forth.
like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
As a poltergeist, it makes sense.
But as a child, even as a child, I didn't believe in ghosts. So I didn't think of that in that way. My reasoning didn't take hold. But now, as a ghost, knowing it's a ghost
Makes sense.
phenomenon, I'm going to say that, yeah.
Or demonic possession.
And these two pals, these two friends,
Yeah, the truck and the dozer.
the dozer and the little
reminds
gun
me of,
platform
Cars.
are just like, hey guys, what's going on?
We're coming to help.
We were just driving down the road, happened to see you guys hanging out.
Yeah, let go. It's just like a team.
But these two just showed up.
We called them the big boys.
But I don't know if they called them in or if
They just happened to be driving down the
these
road.
guys are driving on the road. They see a diner. They see some trucks driving around.
They're like, do you need some help, guys? Yeah, could you just plow this car into the front? No problem, buddy. Couldn't afford squibs? What? You have $9 million. Oh, that's where they were squibs.
They used all the squibs on that guy.
The squib budget was on one guy. It's like, hey, I'm one of you.
Oh, now why was that guy still standing up? The second guy, I was like,
Yeah,
okay, that was funny. The third guy, I'm like, okay, that guy must have
Why
been
didn't you hit
retarded.
the deck?
The fourth guy, it had already panned back and forth a couple times. He'd swept the entire diner
He's like-
twice.
Maybe he just wanted it to be over. He committed suicide by gun.
Or maybe he stood up because he thought
It's
it'd
like,
been
it's passed,
so long.
thank God.
Yeah.
Each swipe got somebody because he won't swipe back. Oh shit. He won't swipe back. Oh shit. He won't swipe back.
Because it went over, hit one guy, and the guy goes, I just hit Bill. And then it comes back and hits that guy. And another guy goes, I just hit Jimmy. Yeah. Oh.
It wasn't even loaded. Poor Miller got hit by... blindsided for no reason. He's like, I wasn't even in this fight.
She just wanted it over.
Yeah.
The other ones are just retards. She wanted it over. So someone must pump fuel. So someone will not be harmed. This will be done now.
Or you'll all die.
Shit.
Ah, shit.
I'm gonna go turn on the pumps and let Tony American Express irons.
Emilio's a collaborator now. You're losing it, Bill.
Yeah.
The logic of this movie has gotten to you.
Napalm isn't delivered by truck, Emilio. So just...
Well, it is, probably. It's probably in barrels or something. How many bullets that thing? He probably shot every single bullet he had. That little round thing can't hold that many. He shot like for 20 minutes solid.
Well, he did shoot a considerable amount. Like I would say at one point, yeah, he's not heavy with rounds at this juncture, but still you can see
some.
Yeah, he's got.
If you think it's mechanical, it makes no sense this movie at all.
Yeah. Hell's bells.
Hell's bells.
It'll be a very long day.
Once again, Hell's bells. I think the AC/DC knows what's happening in this movie. If we don't. Collaborators. They're helping kill millions of people.
Yeah, but at some point I thought they would be like
Putting like
switching the pumps over to like regular or non-diesel fuel or doing something that would...
saved the world, but no, they're just collaborators. I do like how it's only transport trucks and military vehicles.
Yeah, some of these shots he's making, I don't understand, like the way he's framing them, but...
Yeah.
Oh, they're out of gas.
I like how the music ended and the bells start. It's the horns of Revelation.
He's lingering on shots that I don't know why
Yeah,
he
it's
needs
like,
to linger.
Normally it would be a telling shot, where this is just he lingers.
This is I don't know if it's just inexperience or if he meant to like show how it's done or what. If it doesn't pay off in the future, that whole like 5 minutes of him unscrewing the cap and doing all that stuff, then it's just either
I think they're showing that he's just out of it.
An odd choice, or it was just Stephen King going, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I think that's what.
Why should
I think that's ridiculous theory, Emilio.
Yeah, it's kind of a crazy theory, Emilio. Like even given the circumstances, you can't just start spouting off that these are
aliens and
that these are the first wave of an alien invasion.
it's just as plausible as anything, but it's kind of out of the blue.
You run, okay?
what you gonna do?
Don't worry about it. Just run, okay?
What you gonna do, huh?
He's hoping that the machines don't have ears, I guess.
Or don't understand things. So they worked like slaves all day,
Just to blow them up at the end of the day.
just to.
So you refueled them, just so you could blow them up?
Yeah.
You should have done that very first thing there, Emils. You knew this had to happen eventually. Now why did the trucks wait so long?
Probably because they looked inside and went, I haven't seen them for a while. And they're like, well, we're going to find them. Now they're just rampaging.
Yeah.
I think they know they're gone, and now it's just destruction
Pissed,
time.
yeah. I like how they put the green in the sky still. Nice touch.
And plus, that they just blew up his little buddy,
Yeah, he's pissed.
so he's probably like
Extra pissed.
extra pissed.
Notice he killed the car though?
The car,
See,
yeah.
cars are good guys, I think. Cars are angels, trucks are devils. Huh? Cars are like dogs, trucks are like cats.
But not
You
all.
love your car.
But not all the trucks are possessed either. There's still trucks sitting around that aren't.
I think they're probably just resting. Nice. That extra little, that's the pumps going up. They're like, that one explosion wasn't very good. Big. Boom!
That was like a rock concert.
Yeah. Oh, the propane and stuff. Let's see where their money went. I hope they brought food. They were in a restaurant. I would just cook up like, all the food you could cook, throw it in bags.
Yeah. All the meat and all the...
Anything, yeah. Just so you have something that you stay in the woods for 8 days.
Yeah.
Never see civilization for 8 days. You can do that. Instead, they have to get to the water because they think that boats aren't possessed.
And we know that's a foolish theory that a boat can't be possessed, but we won't say that they are most certainly possessed.
There's the plane.
Into a school bus.
I guess school buses are good guys too.
I think the kids inside with the target, that was just collateral damage.
We got out of one diner, let's go to another. Ooh, this diner's different. I don't know what they have. What are those, Bren guns or?
He's got a couple. There's a couple Stens. There's SKS. There's one guy had
humans here. I don't even know what gun that is. If he holds his hands there with the air venting in, wouldn't that hurt?
But that's not how those things work. It's not a robot that talks to you. It's a person on the inside.
Yeah, of course.
So
it was the spirit speaking through the voice box.
Yeah, like I may have. Oh, there's Sweet Tooth again.
Yep.
I may have shat on your theory of ghosts at first, but it's the only reasonable explanation. What is he waiting for?
I don't know. What the what was in that gun? Her gun was like explosive rounds or something.
And they're only Uzis. They're probably like 9mm.
Yeah, it's like it wasn't like some stopping power gun.
Ugh.
Is that a dead body?
Yeah, they just drove over some dead bodies.
Yeah, his theory is that sailboats don't have motors, so it'll be okay. First of all, sailboats do have motors because they have bilge pumps and things.
Yeah,
so we could the bilge pump could run backwards and just dump them.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna take her jewelry.
Oh, I thought he was gonna get some.
Because that guy hired all ex-cons, so I guess...
they have to show they're criminals?
Yeah, they have to show that guy...
And once again, anytime somebody does a criminal act, they get delayed, so they get...
Because he's not gonna stop... He's gonna get greedy.
Admire his handiwork. Ah, ha, ha, Green Goblin.
He's like, oh, look at that. This is great.
Once again, quietest truck ever. It snuck up on them. Tracer rounds. Fire in his mouth. Is this how it ends?
No.
Wow, that's anticlimactic. Why didn't they shoot him at the beginning? How anticlimactic is that?
But that's just Green Goblin. Like, sure, he was the star of the trucks, but that doesn't mean
I know,
that it's over.
But it's just stupid.
But I think it might be one of those false hope things.
That'd be great if it was just... It would take much longer to cut through that than untie that rope. And this guy's gonna be running a boat, he can't untie a... No, it's the end of the movie. Anticlimactic ending. You said that you remember the ending being very bland.
Yeah, I just remember some blandness to it, but I didn't remember this.
2 days later.
2 days after.
No, it was a UFO. It wasn't. I was
UFO
wrong.
was destroyed in space by a Russian weather satellite, which happened to be equipped with a laser cannon and a Class 4 nuclear missiles. Approximately 6 days later, the Earth passed beyond the tail.
So it was aliens.
Exactly as predicted.
So if he hadn't written that, this movie would have made sense. But now the movie doesn't make sense. Stephen King, you screwed up the ending again.
A weather satellite in parentheses. Oh.
Are still survivors. The Dale Drowns.
Are still survivors. Okay, well.
That was a stupid ending. And that writing at the end ruined the movie.
Yeah. Like, come on. You're telling me that the Russians...
It makes no sense.
The Russians had control of their satellite. When everything else was taken care of, they used their satellite to kill a UFO that was just discovered, but the green gas still kept everything going for a few more days.
It makes no sense. The end of that movie made... My theory about being poltergeists makes way more sense, but Stephen King is known for that. Every single one of his movies ends terribly.
By just going, oh, it was aliens, and...
Or just like... Yeah, like look at It,
I know that's a giant spider. Again, I haven't
Yeah.
seen that movie in a long time.
where it's like, oh, it's a creepy clown the whole time. Creepy clown, creepy clown. No, it's a giant spider. What?
Yeah.
Or there's another one that, what was the other one? There's another one that was like, ooh, this is good. Was it Graveyard Shift? Another one like that, and then the ending was just like terrible.
All they had to do, instead of writing about a stupid laser-equipped, 1980s laser
Yeah.
and nuclear-equipped satellite, of course it's the 80s, so it was the Russians who had the Red Menace again. But all they had to do, it said, and within so many days, the green cloud passed. No one knows
what, to this day, no one knows what was.
But the survivors that did make it out,
How much cooler is that, just to say no one knows what it was?
they're always the trust in technology has been shaken, and something like
And next movie's like a steampunk or something, where it's just they go back to like old technology.
We've got ourselves a steam-powered tractor here. Look at this. I've got a steam-powered frying pan.
Maybe it was. No, I was gonna say if it was diesel fueled things. Maybe it was diesel fuel that was the problem. But no, there was an electric knife.
Airplanes, Walkmans, lawnmowers.
That's the thing. Like, it makes no sense unless it was poltergeist. Aliens can't. Well, I guess maybe aliens. Aha! Maybe Stephen King's onto something. Aliens are poltergeists. Anytime there's poltergeist activity, it's actually aliens.
Aliens are poltergeists?
It's not ghosts, it's aliens.
Well, no, that was a foolish ending to a. Otherwise,
It was fun.
We were on board and enjoying
It was,
a 80s Stephen King movie that was panned globally.
Yeah.
And now I see why.
It did get 5.3, and I would give it around 6. Yeah, it was fine until the very end.
Yeah.
The acting was terrible, but
hey,
what do you expect in a kind of a cheesy schlock kind of
Yeah, almost horror, almost action, almost
humor?
Yeah, it was an
Because
80s.
the kills are almost all humorous. Like, they're crazy funny kills.
Yeah.
You're like, it would just be ridiculous.
At no point were you like, oh my god, no, oh, you gotta look away because it
wasn't creepy scary. It wasn't gory scary.
No, and it wasn't.
It was more like just fun 80s.
Yeah. And you could almost call it,
Schlock.
and you enjoyed the fact that you could call it. It happened, and it was the way it should have been for that genre of movie.
Yeah. Fun movie.
But them getting
See, I much like it a lot better as the reading as like even demons possess like some kind of demonic presence too with it.
But no one knows. And then
Yeah, religious leaders say it's demons. Parapsychologists say it's ghosts. UFO nuts say it's UFOs. Like everybody just claims what it is.
as for the
Americans say it was the Russians. The Russians say it was the Americans.
As for the survivors of the Dixie Boy, boats do have electronics on it that they were killed.
Yeah, they were never seen again.
The boat was assumed lost hours after.
Yeah, they were never seen again.
Yeah.
You're not taking an untrained crew out into the ocean on a sailboat, even without the machines going crazy.
Yeah.
You're probably not going to survive anyways. It's off the coast of where was it? North Carolina or South Carolina, wherever it was.
License plate said first in flight, so it'd be North Carolina.
Yeah. So, anyways, fun times were had by all. So, having watched the movie, what do you think about letting the peoples of Vinnland watch this movie?
Oh, we're going right to that. Okay, we just wrapped it up pretty good. Like that was a pretty good wrap up. What can
There's
you
not
say on
much
the
more
movie?
to say about it.
No. So would I recommend it for the people of Vinnland?
It does teach them not to trust technology. That's always good to keep people on farms.
And it does. They did know who their betters were, and they did eventually. Like there was some uppityness, but
Well, the guy was, as we know, the leaders of Vinnland are good to the people. Where this shows what a bad leader's like.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I would say no. It's not. It's not that good of a movie. It doesn't. I don't see any redeeming qualities in it. As a passing kind of like just as a larf, we watched it and it was semi enjoyable. But in the end, the ending it was.
We could always edit out the ending. We have the technology.
At that point.
We can write our own little end and they never knew what the comet was, and the survivors of the whatever were never Dixie Boy were never seen again.
Okay. ... So if we are allowed to rewrite the movie, then yes, of course. But since we are not allowed to just rewrite the movie,
well, we're allowed to do whatever we want.
I guess so.
You can't say what we're allowed to do.
Well, and I'm allowed to say no. I am not going to give this a stamp of approval.
You don't approve anything. The poor masses need something.
I've approved movies.
I don't think so. I can't remember the last time you approved a movie. I think you approved Vanilla Ice, sadly. I fought against that.
I don't know what I've approved and not approved. We
I don't remember. You should remember.
We watch these movies. It's our job. But I take no joy in it.
Well, it's like community service. We have to be on a council, and this is the one
I
we
don't
chose.
take any solace in this.
It's either this or sanitation works. We chose the review board.
I thought it was a sanitarium work because I almost chose.
Yeah,
that
I would
one.
have chose that one. You're lucky you didn't because it was sanitation.
Ah, okay, good. Then I'm glad we're here reviewing movies, and
Sometimes we watch bad ones, but
I say no. So, what about you? What's your?
usually I don't care as much. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't have a message, I guess.
You just busted my hump.
Yeah, it doesn't have a clear enough message to. I think that the people should. Usually, we look for messages in movies that we want subliminally our people to hear.
That's what you do. I look for some redeeming qualities that I didn't happen to see. So, like.
Yeah, I'm fine with not approving it. It's fine.
Yeah, it's.
I wanted Emilio to get some more exposure in Vinnland.
Well, then let's next we'll watch that movie that he's a garbage man.
Repo Man? He's not a garbage man that one, but it's a good movie. Repo Man.
Okay, so
because it's like a really weird movie.
We did a Shonnery con. Do we have to do it in a fest?
Vestafest.
Vestafest. God damn it! I have to do it now.
We'll have to look up Emilio's movies.
Oh, Jesus.
A Vestafest.
You have to break this to Abby Normal. She will lose her fool mind when she hears what a Vestafest.
Yeah, we'll have to look it up.
We gotta start earlier than we did the Shonnery con because I couldn't make that.
Shonnery con, it was bad.
That was
but
7 hours.
You're on later nights now. You
yeah, but still, 7 hours of okay, a Vestafest.
Okay, well, that's been Verb. Let's tune in next time when we review another movie.
Thank you for listening. My name's been Carl Gustav.
I'm Warren Peace. Stay safe, people, or else.
There you have it. We'll be back another time to review another movie to see if it's acceptable for the masses.
This has been Verb, Vinnland Entertainment Review Board. Please follow us on Twitter at
Vinnland OTR.
And feel free to email us at
VinnlandOldTimeRadio@gmail.com.
Thank you, and good night.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Jack.
Hey, Rob.
Funny meeting you here.
In the studio, in front of the mic. It's uncanny.
It's not a regular occurrence anymore. Ever since Studio H got shut down for, well, things.
Violations. Health code violations. You know how it is.
Ever since that happened, it's not been as regular.
Speaking of regular, you regularly update your Twitter account.
I call it our Twitter account because it's Vinnland OTR.
And what does that stand for, Rob?
Vinnland Old Time Radio. That's this little podcast we do. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Have not.
That's funny because you recorded it. Oh, I didn't tell you were recording?
No, this is just me being me. Anyways, yeah, so if someone would want to follow your Twitter account.
Our Twitter account.
How would they do that?
At Vinnland OTR.
Fantastic. And people who don't want to follow our Twitter account, who are on Twitter, you make baby Jesus cry. Live with that.
At Vinnland OTR. 2 N's in Vinnland. It's not Vineland, it's Vinnland. If you can't spell, we don't want you.